Campbell.
This is CanadaKid96 or Patrick.
We're here to talk to you about our top 10 favorite films of each year. I believe November 29, 2011 was the time we did our top 10 films of 2000. And in case you haven't read the comments lately, I added something that actually I believe was in the info. When I put Scream 3 as my number 3 film of that year, I had forgot how much I actually didn't like that movie. And it's been replaced by American Psycho. And number 2 is now a tie between Charlie's Angels and Mission Impossible. Because I recently saw it and I do really enjoy it. Do you know any changes that maybe you could make to your list?
Absolutely not, actually.
Okay then. We're here to talk to you about our top 10 films of 2001. First off, my Pantheon. Now this was always a weird thing. It was always kind of movies that I just don't want to put on here because it seems unfair or something, and then it got confused and it's like movies you haven't seen that we heard are good. I'll tell you like it is. Mulholland Drive. Heard it's a great movie, haven't seen it. Lord of the Rings 1. Saw it when I was like 8. And Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. That's actually an honorable mention because I would put on this list, but frankly it's one of the worst ones because it was more of a kid's movie and not an all-around good movie. So yeah. And number 10. The strangest movie in Robert Rodriguez's filmography, Spy Kids, because I know Robert Rodriguez for Planet Terror, Machete, and those Antonio Banderas Western movies. So Spy Kids is different, and it was a fun little movie. What are your thoughts on Spy Kids?
You know, I actually never watched it because I thought it looked stupid. I honestly didn't even want to watch it.
Well, it's more of a family film, but it is pretty fun, I think. If you watch it, you would get at least a mild enjoyment out of it. My number 9, Black Knight. I honestly don't know how well people have heard of this movie even. It stars Martin Lawrence, and he's this dude that basically goes to some old carnival type thing made for Renaissance, but it's all junky and stuff, and he looks, and there's like a bridge with this mucky old water underneath it. Looks like that's where they flush their toilets too. But anyway, he falls in that, and he climbs out, and he's in the Renaissance era, and he's a knight.
Now I remember it.
I think it's pretty funny. I enjoy it. Number 8 movie, Zoolander.
I didn't really like that one either.
I enjoy that. I think that's the best movie Ben Stiller's made in a decade almost. Frankly, what else is there? Dodgeball, Starsky and Hutch. Those are his other 2 great movies.
Yeah.
And then he made things like Tower Heist, okay, Fockers. Eesh, you're losing me. My number 7, Joe Dirt. A movie I wasn't sure about. I saw it, loved it. Because frankly I was going in and I heard a few people say it's okay, but it's kind of stupid. I think David Spade, out of all the people from Happy Madison, is the only one that really makes consecutively good movies, in my opinion. Because I know for the most part, that whole company, the critics don't really like him. Because I mean, even Happy Gilmore only got like a 49 and such. But like Adam Sandler within the last 5 years has basically destroyed his own career. And Rob Schneider, I never watched his Deuce Bigalow movies and The Animal, so can't say for that. But David Spade, Joe Dirt, Dickie Roberts, former child star, and the third movie of his that well, there's Benchwarmers too, but there's one other one I feel like, but I can't remember what it is. But yeah, I like David Spade. What are your thoughts on Joe Dirt? Have you seen it?
Yes, I've seen it, but I don't remember it much because it was a while ago that I saw it.
He's got the mullet, he's looking to find his parents and all that.
Yeah, I know. It was okay from what I remember. Yeah. But
my number 6, Shrek. Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy. Both of them unpopular this decade. Frankly, I like Austin Powers movies. I like Eddie Murphy's movies. I don't like anything he's made. Really, he was good in Tower Heist, but really, he was hardly in that. So Shrek. Those 2 people, and Cameron Diaz, those are like 3 mostly unpopular people who did have good movies, and then kind of this decade kind of gets shat on by people, but I like Shrek. I like the Shrek movies. Do you like Shrek movies?
Oh, I love the Shrek movies.
And my number 5, a classic horror film, Jeepers Creepers. With all the gay subtext and great musical score, it's the first movie I remember, that movie introduced me to Justin Long, who, since that has made Accepted, had a small part in Zack and Miri Make a Porno, He's Just Not That Into You. Some good movies, some bad movies, but I like him. And, well, the director, he made Jeepers Creepers and Jeepers Creepers 2, and he molested a little boy or something, went to jail, and all. And he's gay and all, so, but whatever. Not the highest quality directing, acting cast, but you know what?
Yeah.
They made a classic monster movie. Your number 5, sir.
My number 5? Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Nice Kevin Smith movie. I just loved just how funny it was. Like, honestly, it was just hilarious, man.
That's fun. A good choice indeed. Alright. My number 4. American Pie 2. What would you say about that movie?
I'd say it was funny and all, but it was kind of overly stupid in a couple parts. I mean, honestly.
Because frankly, American Pie 1, teen sex comedies in general is such a huge genre, but that first one was really good. Second one felt it almost as good, kind of got stupid at parts, and like just not on the same level. And then American Wedding, I kind of feel like that's the better sequel than American Pie 2.
Yeah.
And then American Reunion, on my wall back there. Basically, the 3 sequels to American Pie that went to theaters anyway were not exactly on the same level, but still pretty good. The straight-to-DVD sequels, don't get me started. We might do an American Pie, like, whole series review in a year or so.
Yeah.
Oh.
So stay tuned.
Yeah, I promise. Within a year, you'll see us do that. Okay. Okay. Patrick, your number 4.
My number 4, Osmosis Jones.
I like that movie. Yeah. Yet I can't remember who the hell's in it besides Bill Murray. I gotta look that up.
Oh.
'Cause I remember it, and it led to the cartoon Ozzy and Drix.
Yeah.
A cartoon I like.
Yeah.
So Osmosis Jones. Osmosis Jones was Chris Rock. David Hyde Pierce was Drix, and Lawrence Fishburne was Thrax. I'm not sure who that is. William Shatner and Rod Howard, Kid Rock, kind of a stacked cast of likable people.
Yeah, semi-likable people.
Yeah, it was directed by the Farrelly brothers. I enjoy it. It's a fun movie. My number 3, classic cult film. Classic. I think this is up even higher on your list. Donnie Darko.
Yes.
Yeah, great movie.
Oh
Jake
my.
Gyllenhaal, Maggie Gyllenhaal. Seth Rogen is in this.
Yeah.
I mean, Patrick Swayze.
Oh my
Stacked
God.
cast, greatly directed. Great film. I don't want to talk about too much, but if you haven't seen it, get your ass out there. Go find it. Go buy the thing. Blu-ray it up. Great movie.
Yeah.
Classic. Instant classic.
Oh my God, was that ever good?
Your number 3.
Jeepers Creepers.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. But since we already said stuff on that, we'll just skip to the next one.
Yeah. Alright, my number 2. Monsters, Inc. Classic Pixar film. Who is it? Billy Crystal, John Goodman. That's the only thing I know Billy Crystal from, besides hosting almost every Oscars award show ever. But John Goodman. I love him in the movie. Billy Crystal's awesome. It's classic Pixar film along with like Toy Story and Up. Things like that. I really enjoy it. What are your thoughts on Monsters, Inc.?
It was okay to certain points when it kind of got boring and stuff. And it's like, oh, whatever, it's just dragging nonsense, blah, 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 this ain't gonna matter.
Okay, you're number 2.
My number 2, Donnie Darko.
Yes, classic film.
Yeah.
Go see it.
Yeah, seriously, do it. Now,
A+ movie.
Yeah.
Alright. My number 1 is Ocean's 11. A movie with a cast so big that the 11 people is not enough. There's even more than that. But can I try and go through the list? Okay, we got Julia Roberts, George Clooney, Matt Damon, dude from Godfather 3. What the hell is his name?
Don't iPod it. Don't.
Oh, I gotta.
We're so close to being finished.
No,
you can add it. You can add it to whatchamacallit.
Okay, I'm gonna put his name in the thing. I'm sorry, I can't remember your name, sir. Scott Conn, Casey Affleck, and the guy that took over for the Rhodes character in Iron Man 2. Don Cheadle. Him too. And the Asian fellow, I don't remember his name. That's basically the whole cast. I know I'm forgetting a few people. I'm sorry. I can't go through the whole thing, but... And it's directed by Steven Soderbergh. Great director. Great score. Great heist film. Like, all heist films nowadays, things like Tower Heist and stuff, they aspire to be Ocean's 11. It's got so much style. It's just the epitome of cool. Got any other thoughts on the movie?
No, not really. I think you took them all.
Okay then. You're number one, sir, and I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
Are you sure you know what it is?
I don't know. Let me hear it first.
Shrek.
Ooh.
It had to be Shrek.
Great film.
Yeah, I just like the cast in that one.
Cameron Diaz, Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy. Basically the thing that kept their careers alive through the 2000s, because I think they're kind of unfairly shot on, but then there's things like Love Guru and Norbit and all that. They got that coming. Cameron Diaz, they pick on her a little too much. But yeah, I love it. Classic. The sequels are good. Shrek 2 I like. Shrek 3, it's good. It's good. Shrek 4, better than Shrek 3. And
Puss in Boots just kind of...
I actually kind of like Puss in Boots, but I wasn't excited to see it. I knew it was supposed to be good. I heard it was good, and it was just Puss in Boots. I'm like, this could be like a fun western-y thing. And I watched it, I was like, that was good, but I'd put it on, like, below the first two Shrek movies. Like, it was good, but I wasn't in love with it like a lot of people were, unfortunately. Okay, do you have any, like, honorable mentions? Movies you wish you could have fit on the list?
American Pie and Scary Movie 2.
Scary Movie 2.
Yeah.
Mine. My first one. Pearl Harbor. Just kidding, that's the worst Michael Bay film ever. It's terrible. I would have to say Behind Enemy Lines. Owen Wilson's only action film, I believe. I thought he did a good job. Hannibal. Slightly underrated Hannibal Lecter film. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, the movie. Jurassic Park 3. Underrated a little bit. And Planet of the Apes. Just kidding, that's a bad Tim Burton movie with Marky Mark. Okay, so thanks for watching. Subscribe to both our channels. Links below, I think. I don't know. I want to say that, but at the same time, I'm not technologically good with everything. So, yeah.
So you might or might not have it. So.
Yeah, you might. Okay, thanks for watching. We will see you when we do the top 10 films of the year 2002. See you there.
Till next time.
Naganoosh.